Now, if you are a user of Studio Beta and you go there, you'll see there is some news, and this is a feedback video for everyone of how to use something and what to think about it, and also the idea of the people who build at the engineers and the product managers at YouTube Studio Beta. Shout out to Tom. Now, what we have here is news. Where are you? You can now add a location to your videos in YouTube Studio on desktop to help your viewers find your location, learn more. When you click to learn more, what you get is this, and this is the big deal, and that is that it was two big deals actually. One is that you could only do it by mobile, and the second one is that we can now do it on computer using YouTube Studio Beta, i.e. go to your videos, thumbnail, details, advanced, search for a location or a tag. Now here's the third bigger deal, and that is, as I understand it from doing another video on mobile, that YouTube is attempting, and I'm sure it does, to connect to the Google Maps place page anywhere on planet Earth at that moment to find a location, whether it's a business, a place, a zip code, UK postcode, wherever, region, country. And that is the interesting part. And when I say that is because I've got the town of Warwick in the UK. It was nearby, north of that, where I went to university. So let's go over to our example, and that is, this is one of my other channels, a picture of me there a few years ago, and we've got some videos. Now, what I've successfully done just before, and I know it's all blurry, but there was an end of year Warwick Students' Union sing-along on a Saturday afternoon with the Warwick's Arts Foundation. Forgive me if that's wrong. What I'm getting at is I've successfully tagged Warwick Students' Union, and notice it's a Warwick Students with an apostrophe after the S and then Union. At this stage, if I click it, it's so new it's not actually indexing. However, let's do another one and I'll show you what happens. So this one I definitely have not done. So in other words, to use this tag-in location on desktop in Studio Beta, you go in and find the details. Again, anything on screen, this is one of my lesser channels, so I'm not too fussed. Videos, details, advanced, and then you go into video location, none. You click it. Notice that when you click it says the word search, there's nothing comes up, nothing. So at this stage I'm going to put in university. If I've spelt university wrong, which I clearly have, I can correct it. University of Birmingham, Nottingham, Coventry, London, Southampton, Canada. They're all UK universities, so it must be figuring out that I'm in the UK and it wants to go to UK first. I know that University of Warwick is one of them. So if I say of, okay, notice that I've actually got more than I did. Let me just go back a bit. Notice that I've got 3, 6, I've got 8. The moment I type of, it's now increased my searches. Then I can go into WAR. Notice now we've got lots of Trinities. Now, interesting, now I've got the University of Washington, Seattle. So it starts off UK, now it's gone worldwide. Okay, so let's settle on University of Warwick, Coventry. Now at this stage I know it's kind of correct, but it's kind of not right because it's the Students' Union building. But I'm going to accept it and I'm going to save it. What I'm going to get to here is the idea that what we're trying to find out, and that is if you go in to tag something, and this is what I mean by linking into the database, and maybe Studio YouTube could find a better way of doing this, and that is that if I wanted to tag something, this is an extension example. Because of the TV show 90210, I know that that's in Beverly Hills. So in theory, my video could be associated, it isn't, but it could be associated with Beverly Hills. And then I could say, well, that's a big area, but where was that video recorded in this, theoretical example? Then I can go in and I can say, okay, fair enough. Well, it actually wasn't just in that area, but it was actually Bel Air. There is a point to this, so bear with me. So then I go in and I say, okay, fine. Now I've zoomed into Bel Air. But it still isn't close enough to find wherever it is in Bel Air that I recorded a video. In this example of bearing in mind of what I'm attempting YouTube to link to in the Google Maps business page database. Look at this, Starbucks. This time I'm going to say, is there a Starbucks in Bel Air? This is just a search, because I could attempt the same search in the YouTube Studio Beta that I was just in. So here, and bear in mind I don't know how many there are, but I guess thousands of Starbucks on the planet, what I've actually linked to is a Starbucks in Bel Air, California, Los Angeles. So what I'm trying to get to is, if my video was actually physically in that Starbucks or nearby or something, how do I find it? Bear in mind that I know the information from my database in Google Maps is Starbucks, which is extremely popular. Then I've got 2952 Beverly Glen, is it Circus or Circle? Los Angeles, and then California 90077. I wonder if we can actually find it. Let's just go and have a muck about, shall we? Because this is, bear in mind, a feedback video. So let's just say, hypothetically, from all of my videos, take the bottom one down here. So let's just say that that has to be linked to that Starbucks in Bel Air. Excuse me, the window's open and motorbike has just gone past. So this is where we are. Can it work? I go in. I'm going to do Starbucks. Now at this point I know there is a gazillion Starbucks. All of them are coming into London. I'm going to try Bel Air next. Now I put Bel Air, Maryland. That's it, isn't it? 95. Now I need to go back, and was it something like let's try zip code just to see if it finds it. Zip code of 90077. Okay, Starbucks 90077, and it's found it. It's the only one. That's quite an incredible feat, isn't it? To actually put Starbucks and a US zip code, and it knows straight away that Starbucks, because in my opinion it is linking into the Google Maps business place page database. Please, Studio Beta YouTube people, can we make it a bit clearer somewhere on here, that rather than just go video location, can we not have a disclaimer there to say, look, this is what you're attempting to do. If you go to be armed with some intelligence, some information to say, look, zip code, address, exact spelling of a place page, it's going to help you. That's what I would have thought. Otherwise, I think quite honestly people just won't use this new feature, because I'm not convinced that a ton of people are using it already. But again, hey, I am just a guy with an opinion with a YouTube channel. So good luck everybody. That was making, not that wasn't, what was it? The other one, Barbara. Where are you? Adding location feedback. Thank you very much and goodbye.